Hi, my name is Mimi, and you've just stumbled onto a site about flirting. It's the strangest thing. Everyone loves the idea of flirting, but no one knows that much about how to flirt. Or they think they don't know how to flirt until that magic moment happens to them. Then they may surprise themselves. One thing's for sure, flirting is one of the most gripping, dizzying, powerful experiences you'll ever have. And flirting is truly easy. It's definitely not complicated. When you delve into the seductive nature of flirting, when you uncover its true potential, you awaken a part of you that you never knew existed. And today, I'll tell you one of the biggest secrets of flirting, the one that is hiding in plain sight. It's the #1 easiest way to flirt. That's why it's flirting formula #1 in my program. This is something you already know how to do, and now you're going to be doing a lot more of it. You're going to love how easy this is. You won't have to remember anything because it's that easy. But sometimes flirting just seems to happen out of nowhere. An attractive person, or someone you didn't realize was so attractive until now, comes up to you, or is working with you, or he's seated next to you at an event. Or it could be someone you already know who is suddenly giving you a new kind of attention. And the next thing you know, you're flirting. And it's fun. It's more than fun. You walk away from that encounter feeling better than you can remember. You know it was flirting, but you ask yourself, what just happened? And how can I get this amazing feeling again, anytime I want? This is great. Well, you can get that feeling again, and you don't have to worry about a thing. Because I have done all the legwork for you already, my dear. I have walked the path before you. I have scouted the dating jungle. I have done our homework so you don't have to. I have put my very sexy fanny on the line for you over and over for years before you met me. That's because I would rather have done something the wrong way than to miss out on the possibility of getting the guy I wanted. So I've tried just about everything to get a man's attention. Sometimes I got the guy, and sometimes I didn't. But oh my, I learned a lot. I've flirted and gone too far, flirted and not gone far enough. I've done everything from make a complete fool of myself to being the lover and travel companion of someone whose name most of you have known for years. And no, I'm not going to kiss and tell. This is a precious secret that I hold sacrosanct. But not so long ago, this man and I spent Christmas together in a gorgeous vintage hotel in one of the greatest cities in the world. And it all started when I met him and found myself flirting with him without even realizing what I was doing. I was using a very special flirting formula, and I didn't even know it. I didn't realize that in many ways I was a natural flirt already. And so are you. Women say to me, Mimi, I want to flirt, but I have no idea how, and I'm afraid I will look like an idiot if I try to flirt. Well, I'm here to tell you, you're not going to just try to flirt. You're going to get your flirt on and keep it on. As I said, one of the biggest secrets of flirting is hiding in plain sight. Not only that, but you've just stumbled onto much more than you bargained for. That's because the methods I teach you about flirting go much deeper than winking at the waiter. In fact, if I catch you winking at the waiter, I'm going to sit you down for some tea and deprogramming, because that's not what flirting is about. Hey, maybe you can get away with winking without someone calling security, but most of us need a little more subtle flirting approach. You have to know your own flirting style. Flirting style, you say? How about sheer panic? That's my flirting style, Mimi. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. You're sitting there, minding your own business, drinking your coffee, and then he walks in. A man who looks quietly devastating. A man who looks like everything you never knew you ever wanted until this moment. You look at him and you are just gripped. You hope he doesn't see the look on your face, which is a dead giveaway that your heart has hit the floor. Now you are so believing in love at first sight. Should you go up to him? What should you do? How can you just go up to a stranger? What if he has a wife, girlfriend, boyfriend? You could seriously be barking up the wrong tree here. Are you willing to take that chance? The answer is yes, 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 and the moment is now. If you don't do something, he's going to walk out of your life in the time it takes to make a pumpkin spice latte. This situation calls for advanced flirting, but it can be handled. And yet, this is about so much more than getting the interest of a stranger. This is about a turning point in your life, a major milestone. Flirting is a complete game changer, not just in love, but in your daily life. That's because flirting takes you from nice to charming. You can relax in social situations and feel the power of your true self. When you let your flirt come out and play, things start working out for you in all areas of your life because of the change in you. Now you know how to handle the situations that once made you upset and frustrated. Now people treat you like someone who sails through life. And now life is less plodding along, grumbling inside. That's not how you operate now. Not since you stumbled onto flirting as the key. You feel good about yourself because you know that people enjoy being with you. They have fun with you and want to include you all the time. Because you're fun to be around. You get invited to spend time with the best people. And when it comes to love, now you're an expert. And not just at getting the man you want, but at making him feel fulfilled. Being with you makes him happy, and we all know that this is the only way to keep a man with you for the long run. I know it sounds crazy that something as silly as flirting makes such a difference in your entire life, but it does. You know what to say and do in the situations you run into all day long. You respond and react the way a confident, happy woman responds. You make other people feel better than they did before you showed up. And all that makes you feel on top of the world. What's more, you're looking great these days. Something's different, though no one can quite put their finger on it. You move with femininity, no more of that nervous fidgeting. You cross your legs seductively, yet remain the epitome of class. You catch the glances of men in a new way. Your day is full of confidence boosters like this. And your guy? He is proud to be with you. Proud to be seen with you on his arm in any situation. You never make a wrong move. You're the woman who lights up the room. You're the woman who lights up his universe. Instead of resisting your wishes all the time, he's eager to do what makes you happy. No more trying to talk him into feeling the way you wish he felt. And that's powerful. But what is it about flirting? What exactly makes flirting so powerful? It's this. Flirting makes us feel alive. Flirting is heart-pounding, riveting, delicious fun. You can never get enough flirting, and the men you flirt with can never get enough of you. As a flirt, you own that secret that mystifies other people. They wonder what your secret is. Some women are jealous of you, resentful even. They wonder why things seem to come easier for you. They don't really understand your success with men. They'd never guess in a million years that your key to success is some simple, almost innocent flirting techniques. You have to deal with jealousy from men as well, but for a completely different reason. They're not jealous of you. They're jealous of the man you're with. They wish that you were theirs, and they try to flirt with you every chance they get. The fact is, some women care about their sexual, emotional, and feminine appeal. I mean, they really care. They know that if they don't, life for the man in their life can be pretty grim. There's another kind of woman who, yes, she cares too, but she's just too busy all the time. I mean, there is so much to do. Life just never slows down. To some women, The idea of being a sultry, languorous babe who lures her hubby into their bed is just almost laughable to her. Her life is not about that. Then there's the woman who deep down believes that she just doesn't have what it takes. She thinks she's not pretty enough, not charming enough. She believes that some others are simply born charming, mysterious, and beautiful. We all know women like these. And make no mistake, the man in your life knows exactly where you fall on this list. Men nod their heads and say, "I wish my girlfriend would listen to this. I wish she wouldn't be afraid to just relax and enjoy herself and stop all the worrying." The truth is, like many of the important things in life, it's actually easier to succeed at flirting than to fail. Those who don't let flirting into their lives are spending tremendous amounts of energy clinging to methods that just don't work for them. Those who know how to flirt have more energy and more happiness. Life is going to get to us at times, no matter what. But what is that quote? A flirt spreads joy around. A flirt makes herself happier, and everyone around her happier too. Flirting is something your man can never get enough of from you. The feelings it arouses in him and you are unequaled. When you flirt, your man is happy that he is lucky enough to be with you. That's one way flirting sets you apart. And best of all, flirting is incredibly easy and incredibly fun to learn. Lots of women are natural flirts, but every woman can become a master flirt. And then there's no stopping your feminine charm. At times you might feel a bit afraid of your own power, or even a little guilty. To some, flirting seems like a luxury, like owning your dream car when you could drive a dinged-out old clunker just as easily. But when it comes to your love life, do you want the jalopy or do you want the best? What kind of ride do you really want? Your guy has the ride of his life when you care about flirting with him. When you want to flirt with a man, do you know exactly what to say in any situation? Words that are funny, fun, alluring, and flirtatious all at the same time. Do you honestly know how to flirt with any guy you find attractive and how to read his subtle signals so you can see how you're doing? In my Secrets of Flirting with Men program, you will get all the flirting words you'll ever need. I've done all the thinking for you, so you don't have to struggle for the right words. You'll also know how to act and react to men when you want to flirt with them. I've designed flirting formulas that will fit any situation so you will know just what to do. And what about those times when you need an all-purpose reaction that can apply to 100 different things the men in your life might do or say? I've got you covered there too. Flirting is what makes love exciting, whether you're married or single. The ability to flirt with men is the single most important love life skill that every woman needs to master. That's because when you know how to flirt, everything else is a lot easier. When you are a true flirt at heart, you can have the love life of your dreams for the rest of your life. It's absolutely true. When you truly know how to flirt with men, you hold in your hands the key to the heart of that special man in your world, and of all the men who will wish they were in your world. In fact, you might find yourself in the enviable position of being able to choose between two men who are vying for the top place in your affections. Have you ever known the consternation but secret thrill of having two men arguing with each other because each man wanted the other guy to disappear so he could have you all to himself? I have. I was dating two men at the same time. Two entirely different but very interesting men. One was a sculptor, and the other was a writer, both very talented men. One day they both appeared at my weekend place of work, which happened to be a public outdoor place. They were both already unhappily aware of each other's existence. I'd never been in a situation like that before in my life, but due to some breakups and makeups, I found myself with not just one, but two men who wanted me to dump the other guy in favor of them. That day, these two men glared at each other. Then they began quietly but intensely arguing with each other in broad daylight just a few feet away from where I was working. You could cut the tension in the air with a knife. They detested each other, and they each wanted an exclusive claim on my affections. I never wanted two men to argue over me, and would never have chosen that situation. But I have to be honest, a part of me was deeply flattered. It was quite a feeling to witness this event taking place and know that I was the reason for it. And I'm not a raving beauty or a supermodel. What caused two grown, intelligent men to care enough about one woman to engage in a heated public debate? I think it's because I instinctively knew certain things about men that many other women don't know. Actually, instinct isn't the best explanation. I'd been studying this subject since my teens, studying what it takes for a woman to attract a man and keep him attracted. Flirting is very high on that list. The kind of flirting that can happen anywhere, anytime. Flirting with a guy you just met, or flirting with the man you've been married to for 20 years. Flirting takes the ordinary and makes it extraordinary. Flirting is what will cause a man to be devoted to you for the rest of his life. Lots of women hold on to their man through sheer habit, obligation, manipulation, guilt, or a marriage license and children. Men in this kind of setup aren't really happy and aren't really living. What a man wants more than anything in his heart of hearts is a woman who knows his personal flirt language, whether he just met her or whether she's the woman he wakes up next to every morning of his life. That's because life without flirting is just existing. But some people go through life without ever knowing the heart-racing thrill of a flirtatious encounter. Let's face it, getting the attention of any man can sometimes be tough, especially getting the right kind of attention. And the thought of flirting with men can be scary for many people, terrifying in fact. But it's something like a roller coaster ride, isn't it? It can be tremendously thrilling and can provide some of the most cherished and memorable moments of your entire life. However, most books on flirting are filled with unrealistic scenarios and really silly flirting lines that you'd never want to say, and a few suggestions that many women don't want to do, such as prowl for men in seedy bars. Many of these books were actually written by men who know what they think they want, but who don't have the true knowledge of a successful femme fatale. In case you don't know me, I'm Mimi Tanner. I've written numerous books about relationships, and I write one of the longest-running and most popular daily email columns for women. Because I grew up with such a strong desire to write about love, flirting, and attraction, it became my dream to explore flirting more deeply than anyone ever has or ever will. With my flirting methods, you'll never be at a loss for words, and you'll never run out of men if you take my complete program to heart. If one romance ends, you can relax, because as a flirt, you will have a new romance in your life any time you desire one. You'll discover how to flirt with men in any situation easily. You'll know exactly what to say, even in a situation completely out of the blue. How to use the element of surprise in your flirting to become indispensable to your man's happiness. How to look at him in the way that will focus his attention on you. He'll realize you're special, but will never realize quite why, and that's exactly what you want. How to project the emotion and attitude that causes him to want to be around you. Subtle flirting tips for the woman who feels she is too shy to flirt. How to project innocence to get the attention and devotion of a man. How to charm and flirt with your husband or boyfriend like never before. He'll wonder what has happened to you, but he'll love you for it. The unspoken language of flirting. How to send him the messages that matter most without saying a word. A flirting prop you may have never thought about that works every time. Easy ways that you can practice your flirting with men skills to get ready for serious flirting with guys when it counts. How to move from flirting to a full-blown romance. The easy way to a lovely posture, because posture is the single most important message that you're sending to the world about you. The easy way to have a pleasant facial expression all the time. How to avoid the so-called bitchy resting face like the plague. How to have the body language of a master flirt. How to avoid being overly intense while flirting so you don't scare a man off. How to flirt with men very innocently but send some very hot messages at the same time. Exactly what attitude to project when you're standing close to him that is touching and seductive at the same time. how to act in a way that will make the conversation instantly seem more intimate, how to look at him in a way that will make it irresistible for him not to kiss you, what to do when in the middle of your encounter you realize that you misjudged this guy and you need to get the heck away from this character, how to make sure you don't step over the line with any man or make an enemy of the woman in his life, the one you didn't know about soon enough, how to deny that you were flirting with him if you find yourself in hot water because you flirted almost too well. The core secret of flirting that matters more than all the others. Knowing this one secret alone will transform the way you relate to men forever. How to flirt and get away with it and still be perfectly innocent. How to be gracious if you must say no thanks to a man who is interested in you. How to have a hypnotic effect on a man. How to appear to be momentarily intrigued but not too serious. Secret, subtle gestures that give you magic and charm with him without him ever realizing it. He'll just know he thinks you're charming. How to get inside a man's head and meet his deepest psychological needs. They are not what you think. This truly is the ultimate program on how to flirt with men. Not only that, but it's the original program of its kind, and certainly the most well-known, and for good reason. This program has stood the test of time. Secrets of Flirting has been recommended by people such as Michael Webb, who has appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show. He's known as the world's most romantic man, as well as by Bob Grant, who is a licensed professional counselor and the author of many books on marriage, dating, and relationships. Even if you're married or in a long-term relationship, you'll benefit immensely from flirting with men, because you'll find out how to charm and excite your husband and will bring intense new sparks to the home fires of your marriage. Yes, you can discover how to flirt with a man any time, any place, and with anyone. Yes, anyone. Relax, I promise not to get you arrested, but your charms can and will become so fun that they should be illegal. And of course, be very sure that no one else gets their hands on your secret information. Fact, you'll never find this exact in-depth information in any other ebook, book, course, or manual. Fact, this is the original flirting program that was written specifically just for women. Other flirting classes are written for both men and women, but not this one. This way, I can discuss woman-to-woman secrets that, frankly, we really don't want guys to know. Sorry, guys. And please be aware of one thing. This program is not for just anyone. Yes, you heard that correctly, and here's why. I don't want to pass these secrets on to anyone who doesn't recognize their value. This program is for women who want to approach life with the spirit of fun, and who want to know everything they can about flirting and attracting men. So let me ask you an important question. When is the last time you flirted with a man? Do you confidently know what to do and what not to do? Do you have something handy to say in any situation? Do you know how to flirt even when you're nervous? I'll show you how to make flirting as easy as breathing. By the time you finish my program, you'll be able to flirt on autopilot. You know that saying, she seems to have an answer for everything? Sometimes that phrase is used sarcastically, isn't it? But let me tell you something. After going through this unique system, when it comes to flirting, you will have an answer for everything. Everything about flirting, that is. You will have something to say in any situation, and I do mean any. Yes, even witty comebacks will be automatic responses. You won't even have to reach for a cheat sheet in your purse either. So what exactly do you get in this program? You get 12 flirting sessions, one each week for a full 12 weeks, including how you look and move, the messages you send to men, body language of the master flirt, the flirting prop, the complete flirting formulas, exactly what to say and do, master flirting tips, the true femme fatale, how to flirt in special situations, how to flirt in a relationship, the unique bonus guidebook, how to meet more men than you ever dreamed possible. These flirting sessions are all on a private website, and you will enjoy them at any time that is convenient for you, day or night. You even have years of access to this program, so you can return to it at any time. You'll get the flirtatious mindset just by logging in from time to time, and you'll enjoy every minute of it. And best of all, the men in your life will be gratified with the new, lighthearted way you interact with them. Announcing a very special bonus. I'm also giving you my treasured secret bonus guide, How to Have a Hypnotic Effect on a Man and Meet His Deepest Psychological Needs. This precious manual reveals how to meet your man's hidden psychological needs and become the woman he can't stop thinking about, and the woman he can trust with his own deepest revelations. Of course, no actual hypnosis is used, but the effect on your man will be the same as if you have him under your spell for life. Why? Because you will be meeting his deepest psychological needs. And they're not what you might be thinking. This is not about appreciation. You already know that men need to be appreciated. And when you use these truths not only with men but with everyone in your life, you'll find that your life goes more smoothly, with less resistance from others, and that you will become more loved and sought after than you have ever been before. Grab the secrets of flirting with men with my thanks, appreciation, and admiration for your sincere interest in flirting. Any woman can flirt. What's more, men love it, and they will love you for flirting with them. So, does it work? The history of this program speaks for itself. Here's what I mean. This program started in 2005 with a small group of women. A month later, it was released to the general public. More and more women started signing up. My signature slogan became, "Keep your flirt on," and this is why. Fast forward to now. Women still log into Secrets of Flirting year in and year out. Every day, we get emails from women who want to log back in for a refresher course. Secrets of Flirting has always contained more material than you'll get at a dating seminar, and now it's over 12 hours of material. I'm tremendously excited about it and proud of it. Now, you don't have to tell anyone that you own this program. It will be our little secret, and I promise not to tell. And speaking of secrets, now, as promised, I'm going to tell you one of the biggest secrets of flirting, the one that is hiding in plain sight. And it's definitely my personal favorite. This one is so simple, yet so powerful, as you'll find out when you begin to apply this. It's simple because just about everyone knows how to do this, and if not, it's very easy to get the hang of it. Before you try this on someone you're interested in, you can practice it just about every day and everywhere you go. Think of the last time you had some fun with a really good friend or maybe a family member. Do you remember a time when you joked and laughed? Well, perhaps you did this. You kidded them, or they kidded you. You joked around with that person and teased them about something, and you made them laugh. You put a smile on their face and on yours too, because what's better than making people laugh? The use of kidding, my friend, is one of the biggest secrets of flirting. It's one of the easiest ways to flirt. This secret paves the way for what to say in countless situations. You gently kid the person you're with. And that is serious flirting. It's making that person the center of attention. It's saying something funny, and it's teasing them in a good way, all rolled into one. It's fun, it's powerful, and it works. It's important not to go overboard with this one. If your guy wanted to spend his evening with a comedian, he would have bought tickets. Secrets of Flirting goes into detail with not only how to kid with the man you want, but how to know exactly what to say. Once you know the details of this flirting formula, you know exactly how to turn any situation into one where you can kid with him just enough. No matter what the situation, you'll know exactly what to say to turn it into kidding. That's because in Secrets of Flirting, everything is all figured out for you. My mission is to make flirting easy for you, as easy as humanly possible. You have my word that as you move through this program, flirting becomes second nature to you, even if you've never flirted before in your life. It all makes sense. Something as fun as flirting not only makes logical sense, it's as easy as ordering your favorite flavor of ice cream. You know exactly what to say. You know exactly what to do. And you have a lot of fun in the process. You go from nice to charming. You're fun to be with. And isn't that the highest compliment there is? She's fun to be with. And you'll always look together, not awkward or too masculine or too pushy. Your body language will tell the world that you're a woman who will never embarrass a man or herself. He can literally take you everywhere and feel proud to be with you. Now, a small request. It would mean so much to me if you would send me an email and let me know about the results you're getting. You don't have to send it right away. Some of the most meaningful emails I receive are the ones from the women who have been quietly putting into practice these methods and then write me after they've been happily married for a while. It's always a wonderful, lovely surprise to get an email like this. So tell me, are you ready to go from nice to charming? Let's get started together. It's my mission here to make flirting as easy as humanly possible for you, and for flirting to be the game changer, milestone, and turning point in your life. So click the button and I'll see you on the inside of the members area of Secrets of Flirting. And if you want to hear more information, keep listening. Dear Mimi, I just wanted you to know that ever since I started receiving your emails just 1 month and taking the Flirting Secrets course, I feel so much better about myself, and I always walk around with a smile. Previously, I had one very pathetic long-distance relationship. Now I have 3 guys interested in me. I must admit I was skeptical at first, but now I think that everyone needs to know that your advice really works. Thank you so much. Mimi, I used your techniques from the time I entered the restaurant. It worked. I had one guy who was crazy about me. Another told me I was so attractive, hot, and told me dump the guy on my right who I'd been talking to and laughing. Then 2 guys just kept smiling at me and came over to talk to me. Your flirting works, and I had the greatest time. I have never quite acted this way, and I know it works. Mimi, I can't tell you how much your emails and your Flirt with Men secrets that I purchased have made a difference in my life. Mimi, when I first signed up for your flirting class, I laughed at myself because at my age, 56, I thought I knew it all. Come to find out, after being married for 27 years to the same man before he passed away, I knew nothing about the outside dating world. Flirting was unheard of, as only the easy, wicked women did that sort of thing. Anyway, I have dated off and on, but your most recent article really hit home. I reread your flirting manual and have been practicing. I keep learning more and more each day, and I know I don't have to settle for just any man. Mimi, I'm putting certain tips into practice, and it's amazing how men respond. I'm practicing on my housemate. He's a friend, and I don't think he's any the wiser. I used to think I couldn't flirt, but a lot of the stuff you said made me realize that it's what I've been doing all along. These notes from Secrets of Flirting members are powerful, and they certainly mean a lot to me. Yes, it is my mission to make flirting as easy as humanly possible. I want flirting to be the game changer, milestone, and turning point in your life. So are you ready to flirt? If I could flirt with you right now, I'd playfully take your arm and say this: "Oh, silly girl, I know how difficult these decisions can be for you." Well, how about this? Don't decide now. Test it out. Try out the Secrets of Flirting for a full 60 days and see if it doesn't change your whole approach to interacting with the people you care about. If it doesn't work for you, then send me an email letting me know, and I'll fully refund your money. We'll part friends, girlfriends. And just imagine how you'll feel when you realize that what I'm telling you works even better than I've let on. You're going to be very happy. So click the button to join me, and I'll see you in the members area of Secrets of Flirting. If you need more information, it's all right here on the site. But don't wait too long. Be sure to come back to me so you can get your pretty little hands on all of the secrets of flirting with men.